Good evening, everybody. Welcome to my channel. This is Lighthouse. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, letting me know if it resonates. As always, I'd like to thank my angels, my archangels, my guides, my ancestors, my ascended masters, the divine, for allowing me to be a clear channel. Happy Friday. I hope everybody's enjoying their weekend, keeping the vibrations high. As I was mentioning, I got a few channel messages and just some thoughts. I have something, that I wanted to read from another reader, just passing on information. Light equals information, and lack of it equals darkness. As I was mentioning in my last video or all my other videos, how you keep your vibration high is, letting things go that don't serve you anymore. Certain things that you was doing in high school, doesn't work for you now. Don't do those things anymore. Grounding yourself, eating healthy habits, quitting smoking if that's what you need to do, or at least slowing down with it, exercising. They said exercise hard, dirty, and eat clean. So here we go. I'm gaining my weight back, and I like that. Let me see if I can adjust the camera a little bit. I feel like it's a little bit distracting when, bear with me 1 second. I feel like it's a little bit distracting when you could see, when the background doesn't cover all of me. It's distracting to me. So on this new earth, your vibration, keeping your vibration high is imperative, because that is your money. And when I say your money, keeping the vibration high helps with your creative ideas, grounding the energy so that you can know what to do with the creative ideas. You can have creative ideas all day, but what are you going to do with them? Are you going to apply them to be able to make money out of them, or, help somebody else? Okay, 8th truth that changed my life. I got this from another reader, Ascension Spiritual Coaching. A success is 5% brains and 95% consistency. I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I decided that I had suffered too long. My family is Jamaican. Excuse me. My family is Jamaican, and that we come from a third world country, so I decided as a cycle breaker from my bloodline that the toxicity in the bloodline couldn't continue anymore, and the ancestors and me, my higher self, I said me and my higher self, that's right, my higher self and I, wow, they said my Saturday is Saturday, yeah. A roller skating jam named Saturday de la Soul, that came out of left field. The vibration is your money. We are ushering in generational wealth. And so this is why, like I said, it's imperative to keep your vibrations high. Exercise, they show me people doing backflips, trampolines, Sky Zone, they said Discovery Zone, Dave and Buster's, whatever. Keep your vibrations high. Do the things that you want to do. Dance, jump, play. Get on the trampoline, play with your children, you know what I'm saying? Chase they said, why must I be like that? Why must I chase the cat? They're actually showing me somebody chasing their cat, chasing the dog, playing around with their pets. If someone cannot tell you what their flaws are, they have the most dangerous flaw of all, and that is lack of self-awareness. And I feel like this is where the narcissism comes in on they said on the where do you fall on the scale. What I was saying was, I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I decided to stay. The name Tay comes out. Let me tell you something. Anybody who did me dirty, they straight giving me your names. They might show me where you live. They might show me your license plate number. They're definitely giving me clues, because they said Blues Clues. I'm getting the clues. But you gonna have the fucking blues. You can't slick a can of fucking oil. You cannot play with a high priestess. They say you can't put God in a box and expect him to deliver. No. They showed me FedEx. Yeah, I bet the X is fed up. It said FedEx ups UPS. I don't mean to laugh, but fuck it. Like I said, it's my channel. I can laugh at what the fuck I want to say. Laugh at, and I can say what the fuck I want to say. If someone cannot tell you what their flaws are, they have the most dangerous flaw of them all, a lack of self-awareness. So the people that I had to let go of was people that have lack of self-awareness. They've never been wrong in, you know, how many ever decades they've been alive, and can't tell them anything. You know what I'm saying? Your lack of self-awareness, your arrested development, failure to launch. Now, granted, these were the projections that you used to throw on me when I realized, like I said, doing all this homework, this is you. This is your unhealed trauma that you continue to project onto me. 555 as confirmation, and now we're going to be bearing our own crosses, you know. Someone's ability to resist material things says more about their character than their ability to attain them. So this is why people were laughing at me, because, oh, you know, what's wrong with you? Why you don't want to do this? Why you don't want to do that? It's not to say that I didn't want to do any of those things. Money is a tool on the 3D earth plane. Of course you need it. It's a resource. I never said that I didn't need it. I was trying to explain to motherfuckers. People think I'm crazy now, but see, I don't care what people think. Before, I was people pleasing because I was unhealed. I too had unhealed traumatic mother wounds, father wounds, and sometimes they come from this lifetime, but most of the time they come from other lifetimes, and this is the trauma that we agreed to heal as cycle breakers for our bloodlines. We are light workers. We are light in a sea of darkness, and that was the test that other people, family members, friends, co-workers, loved ones, people in 3D, or as an old friend of mine used to say, 1D motherfuckers, you didn't even make it to 3D with your thinking, with your behavioral patterns. When you're stuck, when you're developmentally disabled, they're telling me, when you're stuck, failure to launch, arrested development, whatever your soul was, they said soul shards, whatever you, and then they show me a crack and chip on your shoulder, Mrs. Potts, they show me chip and Mrs. Potts, so Beauty and the Beast, and that's what it is. When you're supposed to be beautiful, you beasted because you have unhealed childhood wounds, and when I say, and when most of us do, because Earth plane is a learning planet, Earth is a learning school, it's a learning planet. Oh, excuse me. Earth is a learning school, it's a learning planet. So most people have, all of us, and if you haven't transmuted, transcended, you know, transformed that energy, then that's what's going on. For those of you who's wondering why I'm so thick in the waist, a little bit thick. Yes, I'm getting my weight back, but I had surgery. Excuse me, I had surgery, so yeah, I'm getting my weight back. I've been a skinny like a twig for the last 2 years. With all this black magic, so many people have black magic on me, trying to kill me, and then trying to check up on me and see how it's working. It's not working at all, you stupid motherfuckers. We're chosen ones. Any magic you send our way, we transmute and send it back. A lot of people are here saying send it back to sender. I don't send shit back to sender. I send it back to source. Let source handle it. Let it be 1,000 more times more. Let it be 1,000 times more powerful than sending it back to sender. I send that shit back to source. Let source handle it. A lot of people laughed because you felt that I wasn't doing things your way, but guess what? You're wrong and fucked up, because your way is your way. My way is my way. There's more than one way to skin a cat. 1 + 2 equals, 2 + 2 equals 4, but 1 + 3 equals 4 as well. Last time I checked. You understand me? People who are chasing the bag is running away from them. People who are chasing the bag, and I don't mean chasing the bag. When I say chasing the bag, it's okay to want to have things going well for you. It's okay to want to have money in your life. When you are financially stable, you can help yourself and your other friends and loved ones and less fortunate people in the community. do charity work, philanthropy, and stuff like that. Money is the tool, the resource. So if you don't have it, you cannot help yourself. You cannot live a certain type of lifestyle. You cannot expand. You cannot grow without money. The resources, the tools, and money is just one of those resources, those tools. So when people want to act funny because you getting money, oh well. Money is a neutral energy. Money is not evil. People need to revisit your belief systems. Are they your own, or they're from dogmatic beliefs? Just because a relationship has lasted a long time doesn't mean it's working. I let go of people whose relationship was one-sided. They said, I found love on a two-way street and lost it on a lonely highway. A lot of people feel that I'm being ungrateful, but I'm very grateful, very thankful for everybody that was in my life, everything that they provided while I needed it. I provided what I could while I needed it, but value is not based on money. I provided so much more than you could provided for me. Yes, you provided housing, you know, whoever, take this as it resonates, 1111. Take it as it resonates for me particularly, and like I say, when I speak about me directly, and other golden children as well, other chosen ones. The ancestors, the angels, the higher power set it up because this is what I said. Reason. They said legions. Some people are demons. Legions have covens. The point of the matter is, people are being left in the past because season, reason, and lifetime. Everything isn't meant to last forever, even if it's family members, friends, close loved ones. The connections need to be cut. Cycles are over. Things end. You're not friends with people you've always been friends with. People on your friend list are not the same friends list that you have 5-10 years ago. They shouldn't be. You should be changing, evolving. Just because somebody, you've known them for a long time. What is the quality of the relationship? A lot of my relationships are one-sided. You provided shelter through the years, transportation. Like I said, take it as it resonates, because I got a lot of motherfuckers. They said Heads is mad right now. A lot of motherfuckers is mad. Oh well, continue to be fucking mad. How do you think that I felt when I was waking up and I didn't have the support that I thought I was going to have? I tried to help people, but again, everybody's at a different level of consciousness. It always will be this way in the matrix, and the universe meets you at your level of consciousness, and it's really just that simple. It's really just that simple. Set a simple plan. The simple plan backfired because you're working against God here, the highest power in the ever-expanding multiverses. I read I saw something. My eye catch my eye. They said stop and stare. Every time you try to throw black magic my way, we transmute it and it gets sent back to source, which then they send it back to sender, and we get stronger. You guys are getting stripped of your powers. Anybody that's trying to come for chosen ones, their divine counterparts and their children, you're going to start losing family members. And I hate to have to be the bearer of bad news, but they're telling me it's okay to tell you guys they're coming for children. And the explanation behind that is because children are just as old, if not older souls, as we are. No matter how old the soul is, there's only one way to be born onto the earth plane or any other plane, and that is by birth, physical birth into the womb. So the soul could be 2,000 years old and it's going to be a newborn child. So that's what I mean, the explanation. They're coming for children. If you keep playing around, they're coming for children. It doesn't matter how long the relationship has lasted. If it's one way, then it has to go. A lot of relationships, mine included, they said my biggest fan, your number one fan, #misery. Excuse me. My throat is being cleared. They said, let me clear my throat. Have mercy, baby. I say, I hope you don't mind, because I'm clearing my throat. It said, voice of Jamaica, our ancestors have not been able to speak up, so I am the voice of our ancestors. Our voices will not be silenced, is what they're telling me. We will be heard in the physical and beyond. They said we're going to be here to the year 3000, bitches. Exactly. A lot of people needed me to believe that it was me who needed them. But you know motherfucking well it was you who needed me. And me letting go and no longer having you guys in my life just shows me exactly what I needed to see. You know, here's the crazy part. Let me let you in on a little secret. When God said step back for a little while, I didn't know I was going to step back for this long. But God started revealing, and when I say God, the force, the angels, the ancestors, the archangels, the guides, the ascended masters, and all the benevolent beings in the multiverses. That's who God is, the force. The minerals, the kingdom, the plant kingdom, the animal kingdom, the spirit babies, you know what I mean? Everybody makes up God. You try to come against God, your ego disillusions you to believe that you are on top, that you can come for God, that you could come for chosen children. Excuse me, 1 second. Let me take a sip of this water. And excuse me, throat chakra is I'm clearing it because a lot of people don't want me to speak my truth. Well, here's the crazy part about speaking truth. I haven't slandered anybody. I've spoken my own truth. And if you're mad about that, then you've been the one who's been victimizing me, terrorizing me, giving me your own emotional burdens while you look perfect. The perfect church-going hat. They show me a church hat. Perfect church-going people. And that'd be the most fucked up people of all, in my opinion. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. For the simple fact that the higher power would rather let people know, you know, that you're a thief. You are low vibe. They said you are no good heartbreaker. You're a liar and you're a thief. Yeah, all of that. They let you know. But if people let other people know off the top, then that's fine. But when you come across as a perfect fucking angel, but you're really a perfect fucking demon, that's what gets me. Having everybody think that you're fucking perfect, like your shit don't stink. You're the biggest girl. Yeah, you are. Because you're emotionally stunted at the 2-year-old child that you were because you couldn't speak. Okay? And they said you was mad, you was red as my hair right now. And I bet you are. But 42 years of the fuck shit, I almost said your name. They even told me the demon's name too. I'm not playing out here, okay? You guys thought my quietness was my weakness. I see everything because I'm a high priestess. You stupid motherfuckers. I was sent to help you guys, but because you're jealous of my gifts instead of being grateful that you have gifts. I got the gifts from y'all, you stupid idiots. Use your own gifts instead of being jealous of mine. Stupid motherfuckers in the matrix. Self-respect comes from self-control. You'll never respect yourself if you're a slave to people-pleasing and external validation. I don't give a fuck what you think. As a matter of fact, when Spirit showed me the less than greater than sign, I almost choked that night. I give less than 0 fucks about what you think about me. I can't give a fuck. People who give a fuck don't have strength. People who care what other people think, people-pleasing and external validation are unhealed. Unhealed. You give a fuck about what people think. It's not to say I don't care what people think, but I don't let it stop what I'm doing. God, Jesus. Those of you who follow Jesus, he couldn't care what people think. He couldn't even preach in his own hometown. Because again, motherfuckers be mad. You come to help people and they want to be mad. Oh my God. I feel like my boobs are like hanging because, again, I'm the channel. Somebody's breastfeeding. Somebody's, oh my God. They show me somebody, they're telling me to show you guys when I first got to Georgia, they took picture. My driver's license picture was from here up. So I said, you could tell it was a man. You could tell it was a man who, took the picture. They said Jamaican said, take my picture. Yeah, this is me. Full, live and in living color. They said M, the 13th letter. They also said the death card, they're showing me Scorpio energy right now, but the Scorpion, but they said the death card in the tarot deck is number 13. That's the 13th letter is M, bitch. People pleasing and external validation, you'll never get anywhere in life giving a fuck what people think. And like I said, You have to give. It's not that I don't care about what anyone thinks. I care about what the right people think. No more do I care about people who don't care about me. I don't care what you think. If you don't have my highest good, the generation's highest good, the light workers, our tribe highest good, then I have nothing to say to you. Is that serious at this point? You have to stop prioritizing being loved by others over the love that you have for yourself. And this is my point. It's not that I don't love you. Of course I love you. You are my mother. You are my sister. You are my cousin. You are my friend. You are my neighbor. Of course I love you guys. The fucked up part is you didn't have love for me. This is why we're here. This is precisely why we're having this conversation. Of course I'm on a different track. The old track was going to be fucked up and all of us was going to be dead. That's what was going to happen if I was continued on the old track. The old track is old and dead. Okay? The old track, the roots are gone. They're rotten. The tree, the apple tree, that is. They said Johnny Appleseed. Pears, fruits, whatever the fuck is on your tree is dead, rotting, stinking. That's why you have a breath problem, because your intuition that you ignore is here. Virgo rules the intestines. You know all this. You are dead and rotting on the inside from all the fucked up shit that you've done to people over the years. And you're receiving your karma. Virgo being the sign of karma. For years, I wanted to tell you, to speak to you, to tell you that there was something wrong, because I knew there was something wrong. You can't keep having these temper tantrums and outbursts and just how you feel. And people just got to do what you feel. Feelings are not facts. And so, like I said, I am so sorry for whatever happened to you, whoever abused you. I'm still trying to figure out if it was your brothers, your uncles. I don't know. Is this person still alive? Are they dead? You need to heal yourself, and take this as it resonates. You need to heal yourself. I'm so sorry that hurt people. So obviously you were abused. You were stunted. I found out that you were disabled, and maybe this is why you couldn't speak until you were two, or maybe it was spell work. But either way, I feel like this resonates with more than one person. They're telling me this resonates with a lot of people. Either you couldn't speak because you had spell work, or you were disabled and they treated you like you were disabled. So I feel like you always have to prove something to somebody. You were constantly in competition with somebody who would have given anything to put you on the pedestal and keep you on the pedestal. But when I realized that you aiming for my fucking crown, for my throne, trying to dim my light while you make me look retarded, seem retarded, and have all sorts of, policies and insurance policies on me. If I die, they're coming for you. I want you to know that. I have a fail-safe, kill switch. I have a plan in place. If there's anything happening to me, if anything is to happen to me right now, I'm speaking to my followers, you guys, and I'm speaking to other chosen ones as well. Put a plan in place. You understand what I'm saying? If anything should go down, people know what happened to you. People know who to come for. I'm not playing out here, man. The ancestors. I am the ancestors. Okay? I loved myself. I love myself enough to make this change for myself and my ancestors, because, like I said, the bloodlines could not continue with the toxicity in it. And I'm a matriarch of a whole new bloodline that I created by doing shadow work, healing work, spiritual work. You guys refuse to heal because you give too much of a fuck about people who don't give a fuck about you. They don't care. They don't care. Other people in their egos. This is the matrix. A lot of people, they said, mix up Melissa. I'm not the motherfucker mixed up. I've been untold. I've been untold. That's right. I've been unlearned to relearn. And motherfuckers who think they know everything are fools. Only fools know everything. That's an African proverb. You have to unlearn. You have to unthink to rethink. Unlearn to relearn. What you think you know, they said you think you know, you don't have no idea. No, you don't have any idea, because it's the matrix. The matrix is connected to something that is false. Ego stands for edging God out. It's not connected to something that's real. It's not connected to your soul. It's connected to the force-based 3D matrix, and that's why you have to meditate, quiet this shit. This shit is a fucking lie. People want to gaslight you. Oh, I hope you find your way and find my way. You mean the million paths I've created for myself? I blaze my own trail. Find my way. You won't have to find me to catch up with me. You want to be on top at all costs, and you won't be on top, all right? They said on top of another dead body if you keep on playing with it. This is weekend vibes, everybody. Like I said, keep your vibration high. Excuse me. Last thing. The last two things. They said change behavior is only real apology. You hear me? That's why I had to step aside. How many chances do I give? How much time I have to talk to? Oh no. How much time I have to talk to you? How much time I have to tell you? Exactly. You're not aware of yourself, and when people try to make you aware, you make it into it being about them. So when people try to tell you something, have you not realized? You have no man? Have you not realized? You have no friends? Have you not realized? You have no skills, no powers, no nothing? Because you want to keep coming against God? Self-awareness is realizing that there is no opponent. You're fighting against yourself. Okay? You're fighting against yourself and God, ancestors, the angels, the higher power say it is time. It's our time now. You guys be well. Enjoy your weekend. Talk to you soon. Thank you for watching.